Hello, fourth graders. Mr. Spilman here in my office, getting ready to prepare a little mini lesson for you. I wanted to spend some time with you today talking to you about combining sentences. Combining sentences is something that you will have to do on the STAR test in just a few weeks. So this little video lesson is going to be a way for you to remember how to combine sentences. Combining sentences is a way that you can put one or two or more sentences together to make it a little more sophisticated. It adds interest to your writing and makes it a little easier for readers to read. Sometimes we have lots of little simple sentences that are in a row, and sometimes that makes our writing sound real choppy. But if we combine those sentences together into one big one, makes it as a reader, the person who's reading your writing, it makes it a lot smoother for them. So this week, while you're writing with your teacher, I'm going to ask you to work on combining sentences in your writing. And what I'd like for you to do is figure out ways that you can increase your writing by combining some sentences while you're writing. So this little mini lesson is going to teach you how to combine some sentences, and then what I'd like for you to do is in your writing, give it a try. Try out combining some sentences that you may have in your writing. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and what I have here is a little anchor chart that I'm going to use for writing the information about this lesson. So it says here, we combine sentences with, well, we combine them with something, and that something has a name. And I want you to know what those are, what that is. It's called a coordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunctions are words that you put between sentences that helps make those sentences go together. Some of the coordinating conjunctions, we have several. The first one is the word for. Not the number for, but the word for. In that way, you give a reason for doing something. And another coordinating conjunction is the word and. You use the coordinating conjunction and when you have two ideas that are of equal importance. Another coordinating conjunction that you could use is the word nor. Nor actually means not or a negative, right? One that's also very popular is the word but. You use the coordinating conjunction but when you have two ideas that are different, in contrast. And I'm going to show you an example of that one today. Another example of a coordinating conjunction is the word or. Or is when you have choices, this or that. Another is the word yet. Yet also indicates a contrast, just like but does. And then you have the last one is so. So I have for and nor, but, or, yet, so. And the last thing that you must use with a coordinating conjunction is a comma. So we combine sentences with coordinating conjunctions like for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. And we use a comma. And this just says what I told you a while ago about when you combine two sentences. When you combining two sentences with coordinating conjunctions creates compound sentences. So compound sentences is that thing that I told you that would make your writing a little easier for readers to read and understand, and also adds that level of sophistication to your writing that we want your writing to have, because when you take your test, we want your writing to have the best, we want you to have the best writing that you can give the writer. Okay? So let's look at some sentences. Now I'm going to show you how, using one of those coordinating conjunctions that I just showed you, how you can combine these two sentences. And you might actually already have it in your head how you could combine these two sentences. The first sentence says, he had little experience playing football. The second sentence says, he led his team to many victories against the best teams. Well, one of the things that I always teach students whenever, if they're trying to find two sentences that could be combined together, is I have them look for words that may be repeating at the beginning of those sentences. For instance, these two sentences can go together, I know, because we're talking about the same person. We have the pronoun he at the beginning of each of the sentences. The first sentence says, he had little experience playing football. That means that he's not really good at playing football, or he didn't have a lot of practice playing football. The second sentence says, he led his teams to many victories against the best teams. That's contrasting. That's two completely different ideas that I'm trying to combine. And you remember the coordinating conjunction that we could use to combine sentences? One of them is the word but, and the other one is the word yet. So we're going to try the word but to combine sentences. Okay? So I have the first sentence, he had little experience playing football, and then he led his team to many victories against the best teams. So those two sentences can be combined just like this. Let's see how it sounds. He had little experience playing football, comma, but he led his team to many victories against the best teams. So let's see what that sentence looks like when I write it down. So how does that look? He had little experience playing football, comma, but led his team to many victories against the best teams. That's two different ideas, two contrasting ideas put together with a coordinating conjunction. And here's my coordinating conjunction. If you go back and look at our anchor chart, the other thing that we needed to have when we combined sentences was a comma. So we have our coordinating conjunction, and we have our comma between two sentences. Look how much longer my sentence is now. That's the sophistication that I was talking to you about. So, your challenge today and for the rest of the week is to find ways that you can combine sentences in your writing. Seek out ways that you can take short, choppy sentences and put them together with coordinating conjunctions to add a level of sophistication. It's going to be hard at first, but give it a chance, and I know you're going to do it well. Happy writing, writers. See you around the building. Have a great day.